Wow, wow, wow. You see, now let me start by saying, in this country today now, every one of us don't agree say there is problem, right? And we need solution. And this solution is urgent. We need urgent solution. And is Tinubu providing the solution? Yes or no? For me, no. Yes. We have a serious problem. Now, this country is facing a serious problem. This is why Donald Trump will say existential problem. Now, put it that way. We need urgent intervention. Otherwise, in the next 6 months to this time, 1 year to 2027 election, if this issue is not dealt with decisively, I don't know where you will be in the next 2 years before the next 1.5 years to this election. Now, Obasanjo yesterday said, at least, that Tinubu is incompetent. He cannot do this job. If he can't do it, we need right to call for international, to call for help, because Tinubu now is helpless. We have seen a lot of issues now. And since Donald Trump even said, we even need to first of all thank Donald Trump for even creating this awareness, for saying something. If not, Tinubu would have kept quiet. He would have taken it as politics as usual. But now, because of international, they decided to wake up. Suddenly, they wake up and they started running from one point to another in searching for solution. If they have done this from the beginning, this would have been, we wouldn't have been talking about this. Now, the problem we failed to solve yesterday is what is befalling us today, what is affecting us today. Or Pastor just said we are facing too many people. We need international intervention. When Peter Obi said this, the problem is, instead of them now to address this issue, they will be attacking Obasanjo. That's APC for you. Same thing when Peter Obi said, if you cannot do it, international said they want to help you. You need to first of all accept the help before you started explaining to them how you want this help to be done. Either you want them to come back. You started telling them, we don't have Christian genocide. People are being killed. Christians are being killed. Muslims too are being killed. That's nonsense, rubbish. That is not a defensive whatever. They only agree that Muslims are killing Christians. This is a Christian genocide. You are defending yourself, saying that it is not only Muslim, it is not only Christian that have been killed. That means Muslim too has been killed. That means their statistics is not correct. The numbers of people they have that they were killed is not correct. That many people have been killed in this country under your leadership. That's not a defensive whatever. You made, when Peter Obi said you need to accept them. Peter Obi was not talking about military evasion or military should come and invade this country. No. When Donald Trump said, if you can't do it, they will come and do it for you. You yourself, you know there is a problem in this country. What are you supposed to do? Well, that's when Peter Obi said, you need to first of all agree that there is problem. Agree with their help. Take the offer to help you. Then after you accept the offer, you have accepted the offer, then you will now sit down and discuss with them how you want this offer to be done. How you want them. You will not decide now to them. This is the problem we are facing. No. We don't want military intervention. We don't want military evasion. If you want to, it will cause more problem. This is how we want to do. This is how we want to do it. Rather than that's what Peter Obi said. Accept the offer fair. Rather than they try to defend yourself. That there is no distance. At the end of the day, you shoot yourself. By defending yourself, you ended up shooting yourself. That has been a problem. See, let's leave that. You know, when this issue started, if you look very well, you observe this time when they newly started. When Peter Obi say something, anybody who criticize government, by Onanuga and APC attack those, whatever you call them, they will start attacking this, attacking that. Before you say something, in the next 1 minute, they don't respond, they don't attack. They will leave the message, the suggestion, the solution from that person. They will not take it. They will start attacking the person. They leave the message and start attacking the messenger. That has been the problem. If they have been taking solutions, advices from people, this government wouldn't have been in this mess now. Do you understand? They wouldn't have been in this mess. Now, like I said, since then they'll be attacking. If you notice of recent, they are not being really attacking like before when they newly started 2 years ago. By Onanuga, APC member, all the spokesmen, some of these so-called ministers, some of them. If you see the way they have been attacking people that time, now it's not like that again. They now know that Tinubu has failed. When this issue of Christian genocide started, Reno Mokri ran to America to go and bring that man. At the end of the day, he disgraced himself. You went to bring somebody to come investigate. They did all their investigation. They find you guilty. You say you are a liar. You are a serious liar. You lied. You shot yourself. Since then, Reno kept quiet. Hasn't been saying anything. Did you hear anything from Reno since then? Until yesterday, when they say they appointed him as a non-workers, what do you call it? Some of these APC charlatan people, they have been appointed by Tinubu. Now, what am I trying to say? That time, 2 years ago, They have confidence in Tinubu during campaign, after campaign, when the matter was in court, after everything, they declared them winner, they take over. When they took over the leadership of this country, they were still confident in Tinubu that Tinubu was going to do well, based on the fact that they said he built Lagos and he was going to build Nigeria. Do you understand? That's what they stood on, that mattress, that Tinubu built Lagos, he was going to build Nigeria, he's a master of strategy, he's going to strategize, do this, do that. They all believe, and the people who were not APC members, then they still believe that, okay, this man, let's see, he was going to do well. But if you notice of recent, some of these APC members now, they are tired. Have you noticed? They are tired because they now know that Tinubu has failed. Somebody they said is a master of strategy, now they now realize that it's a master of destruction. It's not a master of strategy, it's a master of destruction. If you say here, now he has successfully tried, now oppositions are coming back, try to destroy them, destabilize them. If you say, okay, he's good at that, very good at that, fine. He has all the resources, he can do that. If you have the resources, if you are controlling the kind of resources Tinubu is controlling, you will do worse. Do you understand? You will do more to do everything to make sure they don't come after you, or you win the election in 2027. That's what Tinubu is. That's what Tinubu is after. He focused more on politicking rather than governance. He neglected the purpose of governance, and he focused on how to win the election in 2027. Everything Tinubu has done in the last 2 years in office is more about how to win election in 2027, not the purpose of which he was elected. He neglected, like I said, the purpose of governance. Do you understand? So everything happening in this country today is triggers by failure of Tinubu policies, not opposition. This has nothing to do with opposition. Even if it has nothing to do with opposition that are trying to put their house in order. So Tinubu policies trigger all of this. Do you understand? So APC members now realize that Tinubu is a master of destruction. He has failed. They thought he has the wisdom, he has what it takes to solve this problem. He can't do it. Now you see all of them. They are in shame. Some of them. Do you understand? They are shameful, hiding themselves in shame. Now, I'm telling you, if ADC able to put themselves in order when this action start 2027, you will see the mass defection from APC to ADC. Just watch out, or to other political parties who are serious. They know this party have the potential to win the election in 2027. They will leave. They are going to deceive Tinubu. See, Tinubu is a mistake to Nigeria. It's something that shouldn't have happened to Nigeria. Take it. Tinubu is a mistake. Do you understand? So when I see people are talking this and that, at this time, I like, these people, they don't even know what is happening. If you know, you will know that Tinubu has failed. And if you have been following me now, since day one, we'll say all of this. I'm even tired of speaking about all these issues. Because everything we said, not all of them is playing out today. Do you understand? So all we need, everybody needs to come together to stop Tinubu in 2027. That's what is important. See, let me tell you something. If 2027, if you want to give Tinubu time, that let's wait, he's going to solve this problem. He cannot solve his problem. He can only worsen the situation before 2027. Do you know why? I've been saying this, like I said. Somebody who creates a problem cannot be the solution to the problem. He cannot solve the problem. Tinubu is part of the problem we are facing today. He is the one who created this problem. He was among those people who created this problem, who imported these foreigners into this country. Tinubu is aware, he's part of it. Imported this terrorist group in this country to win election from PDP. He knows the consequences of that. He knows the problem. So he's part of the problem. What is the agreement? Why didn't you fulfill the agreement? They have done whatever they needed to do. They want, they are in power. They neglected these people. And you say problem will not come. And you say all the agreements you made with these people, you did not fulfill all those terms and conditions with them. You say problem will not come. No, now problem will come. If the problem come, why have you not been able to solve the problem? Because he knows problem will definitely come. He doesn't want to do it. He is a creator of this problem. He cannot solve it. If he is going to solve the problem, he wouldn't have even caused the problem in the first instance. So a problem creators cannot be the solution to the problem. So we need somebody who has no business with these people to solve the problem. That's why we need somebody to take over the leadership of this country in 2027. See, this has not lived, whether Peter will be Atiku or anybody. We need to assess them, scrutinize them, and see somebody who has what it takes to lead the affairs of this country, who has no connection with bandits, who has no connection with them, who is going to deal with them decisively. As far as I am concerned, like I said, Tinubu cannot solve this problem. Take it or leave it. When you started negotiating with bandits, it shows that you are only showing your incompetence, that you are not competent. Bandit is they are taking advantage of your weakness to deal with you. You give bandit one, tomorrow they will demand for two. There's nothing you will do to please the devil. You cannot please devil. Now, bandits, terrorists, group, whatever group, they are devil. You cannot please them. You cannot make peace with them. They are your enemies. You need to deal with your enemies with everything you have. Deal with them to make sure they never see the light of the day. But when you decided to please them, to say, okay, this and this and that, you are only creating more problem. I mean, prolonging the evil days. If it doesn't happen today, it will happen tomorrow. But because we failed to deal with that yesterday is what we are talking about today. And if we fail to solve this problem today, we'll talk about it tomorrow. That is how it is. So Tinubu cannot do it. We need to stop him. Every many Nigerians needs to come together to stop Tinubu in 2027. That is the only solutions to the problem. We say let's wait, let's manage. We managed 8 years of Buhari, 8 years of disaster, 8 years of recklessness in government. Tinubu has no business in the affairs of this country. Buhari too has no business with president. The same thing with Tinubu. So when people are too desperate to get something, that desperation, once they finally get it, they cannot do anything meaningful with it. Is what is happening with Tinubu today. So he cannot solve this problem. Whatever they are doing today, they are just doing this to see that they are working. They are not working. If they are working, you should see they will not be making peace talk, peace this thing with bandit. That is not to show that you are working. That's not to show that you are working. You are not working. Anyways, please share this video and